think you might be a little unmotivated? What if the real issue is that you're just pushing yourself forward without ever stopping long enough to understand what's actually depleting you and has you drained? This is a Mug Musing, and I'm Laura Clark, Purpose and Vision Alchemist, helping you, a female leader, embody self-trust, alignment, confidence, and meaningful success. And this is another Mug Musing. I've selected this mug, because it's a tall one, and we need to keep replenishing when we're feeling unmotivated. This Mug Musing is a space where we pause just for a moment and look at things a little differently. So wisdom isn't just learned, it's embodied. We live in this world obsessed with productivity, more goals, more pushing, more strategies, more fixing yourself. Sometimes this creates a lot of exhaustion, and it doesn't come from being lazy. It comes from a disconnection of what matters most to you. It comes from being disconnected from your own needs, your energy, and your emotions. And this is why reflection is vital, because reflection reconnects you to who you are. And that's what we need to put out into the world. That's the only thing to put out into the world, our true self. Many people stay so busy because stillness actually feels uncomfortable. But when life gets really loud, you stop hearing yourself and you stop connecting to all of those personal needs, your priorities, what matters to you. That actually depletes you. And then we call it burnout. But often it's not so much as burned out, it's just unprocessed living, unprocessing the state of you. Reflection allows us to slow down long enough for clarity to emerge. So if this conversation supports you, make sure you subscribe and come back for future mug musings to fill your mug up, because we're not just talking about personal growth here. We're talking about develop, which is move, about learning how to live in deeper alignment with who you are. And one of the best tools to use for this is journaling. One of the reasons people feel stuck is because they keep trying to solve emotional exhaustion intellectually. But emotions need acknowledgement. They need to be said, I hear you, before you can shift. And writing, the power of the pen, creates the space of knowledge without fixing, without judging, and without trying to perform, just by noticing. Because this awareness is what is the catalyst for change. Can't shift what you refuse to see. Most people are consistently consuming advice. Very few people stop long enough to ask, what do I actually know about this? Journaling helps you to knowing. And over time, you stop outsourcing for wisdom. You begin to trust your own insights. And that changes everything. Your intuition is developed. Your soul's truth comes bubbling up on the paper for you to see as if it's a beautiful gift wrapped in a journal. Today, we were looking at why constant motion creates a lot of inner noise for us, and how journaling helps us gather and understand our emotions. It gives us emotional awareness, and reflecting will reconnect you to that wisdom. So, muse with this. What if you actually don't need that motivation any longer? What if you just need a deeper understanding and resolve of who you are, and have that inspire you? Because that inspiration is motivation enough. Who you are is motivation enough. Because sometimes clarity really doesn't come from pushing harder. It comes from finally listening inward, saying, I've got it. So if this resonated with you, don't just leave it as something that's delightful or simple or something to sip on sweetly. Take one thing from today and apply it to what's going on. If you want to go deeper into alignment and this self awareness, check out the links below because I have a gift there in the description. So remember, wisdom isn't just meant to be learned, it's meant to be lived. So make sure that you mug up.